It's Eric Holmgren, and I'm here with our latest Placentia Chamber Chat. Today, I'm with Raul Davis at the fantastic Mexican restaurant Tlaquepaque in beautiful Old Town Placentia. And Raul, tell us a little bit about how you got involved with this restaurant.
So my grandfather started the restaurant in 1965. So we've been in business for 55 years. So I grew up here, as a kid. I would come to work with my parents, and I've been here my whole life, pretty much.
Okay.
Running around Placentia. So.
Now, Raul, what's your position now? Because you've probably gone from busboy to waiter to what? So what are you currently doing?
So right now I'm the general manager of the restaurant. So I learned, how to cook, wash dishes, waiter, bartend, hostess. So I learned how to do everything, but my actual position is general manager.
Okay, and so you're the third generation then.
Correct.
With the business. Obviously now, that must have been a little bit of a challenge as you transition, as your parents kind of get out of the business and give more of it to you. What are some of the challenges you've had, or some of the interesting things that you've been trying to do?
I would have to say that since we've been established so long, it's just kind of modernizing the business. We've had our clientele for a long time, so I would say is business has been evolving a lot, especially the restaurant business with technology. So it's implementing the new technology, I would say has been a challenge.
Okay, and what are some of the new technologies that you've been trying to bring to the restaurant?
I would definitely say first off, marketing, social media is such a big key right now for any type of business, is making sure you have a good Instagram, Facebook. I would say that as far as just online menus, websites are key. The POS system, the point of sale system now is so integrated. You can do everything on there, online ordering, you can do reservations. So that's definitely helped us a lot with the business move forward.
Okay. When you're looking to find a new technology or a new POS type of system, what were some of the things that you were thinking about in that decision-making process?
Well, definitely, there's a lot of different options out there. So you definitely have to do your research. Just depending on what you're looking for in the system. That's what I would say.
Okay.
Is a challenge, and then price as well, because some are very expensive, some are not so expensive. So you got to fit your budget and what you're looking for.
Yeah, well, and I know that we've got lots of restaurants that are part of the chamber as well as in the area. So I know that's got to be something that takes a little bit of finesse to figure out.
Definitely.
Now, with such a well-established restaurant and a well-established clientele, what are some of the things that you've been doing to, you've had your parents and have aged through the process as managers. I'm sure your clients have also aged with the business. How has that been working with some of these new changes?
It's been a challenge, to be honest, because most of our demographics is older. So it's a matter of kind of educating our clientele on the newer technology, instead of for instance, for promotions and specials. Now we do everything online, so social media is key for us. So it's training them to start looking at social media for different events and promotions that we're doing.
So instead of necessarily a flyer coming in the mailbox.
Exactly. So back in the days, my parents used to send out flyers to houses, for promotions and discounts. Now everything's done online. So getting the clientele to actually start looking online is a challenge.
With your transition from the older demographic to the newer demographic, are you using email newsletters or just mostly social media types?
Mostly social media.
Okay.
Yeah, Facebook and Instagram are probably our two most popular platforms that we use, and we do get a lot of feedback. For instance, we'll post something, and that same day, a lot of people are calling us about the promotions and stuff. So it's hard to calculate if it's working, but you do get instant feedback with actually people coming in and asking about it. So it does work.
And is, just to clarify, with your social media, is it paid advertisement or is this organic? You've posted something?
We do a
and
lot of
people are
both,
following?
but mostly I would say organically.
Okay.
Unless we're doing like something like a big change, we'll do like paid promotion, but for the most part, it's organically.
Okay.
So.
And what are some things that you're doing maybe to attract a newer or a younger demographic?
Yeah, so that's a challenge definitely. Like I said, our clientele is getting older, so we have to start, trying to promote more to the younger generation. So we're doing a lot of vegetarian options, vegan options, since those are very popular right now.
Right.
And also we're trying to get into more of like the craft cocktails. There's a lot of great local breweries around here. So we're trying to implement, local craft beers, also cocktails where we make our own syrups, and infuse the alcohol. So that seems to be a big trend right now with the younger generation. So we're adding a lot more of those drinks to our menu.
So I'm sure you have some signature dishes that are part of your menu. Are you now creating some new signature vegan dishes or things like that?
The great thing about Mexican food is there's a lot of vegetarian options that people don't know about. So I wouldn't say they're essentially new ideas. We're just bringing ideas out that we never used before. Like veggie chili relleno. I mean, we have like vegetable enchiladas. We actually named a dish after one of our customers, Linda. So we have a customer, Linda, she's vegetarian, and she would always ask for this special dish and we didn't have it on the menu. So we added it and it's been selling really well. So we actually named it the Linda Special, vegetarian special. So yeah, I mean.
Does she get a royalty for that?
She doesn't.
Oh.
But she does get really happy every time I tell her, you know what, Linda, this dish is selling really well. So she gets really excited about that. So, but we also have a lot of, house specialties that my grandma's recipes that are still really popular, like our mole. We make that from scratch. It has over 21 ingredients, and very few restaurants actually do make that from scratch because it's so labor intensive. And it takes us 2 days to make.
Wow.
And that's one of our most popular dishes, the mole de la casa.
Okay.
So, and our carnitas are also excellent. We make those fresh every day. So they're super tender and crispy on the outside.
Awesome.
So those are two dishes that are one of our most popular ones.
Well, this sounds really exciting because you're keeping up the legacy of the restaurant and the traditions, but then adding in some new things as well. So how is it working for you as sort of balancing everything, the old and the new?
Yeah, it's definitely challenging trying to balance it because I don't want to change too many things, then we'll lose a lot of our loyal customers that are looking for the specials. So it's been a challenge to try to keep, our most popular items, but at the same time adding newer dishes for, different demographics. So it's a challenge, definitely.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you'd like to share with the Placentia Chamber group out there? Any other nuggets of wisdom?
Not off the top of my head right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, Raul, it was fantastic talking to you, and I've learned so much about your restaurant. I'm really looking forward to coming down here and trying the vegetarian Linda Special.
Yeah, the Linda Special.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
And for everybody else in the Placentia area and beyond, if you have a chance to get down to Placentia Old Town, I would highly recommend Tlaquepaque, I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah, that's correct.
And check out their online menu. I know that right now we're dealing with COVID, but hopefully even in the future, we'll be able to come down here and get some delicious food in the wonderful, authentic setting. So until then, thank you, and be well.